And I'm going to say, of course, allegedly, because now he's out here talking about defamation. Okay. Gilbert Arenas threatens defamation lawsuits over gambling snitch or accusations. Okay. Some people is calling this a mini crash out.
I'm disappointed in y'all. Like the trolls, I'm fine with y'all. The people who are supposed to have better integrity and supposed to be knowledgeable about stuff, sites that have information, like FBI is speaking, telling you everything that's going on, how long this has been going on. And you take my trolling in my case against the people in my case that I don't know. I don't know how that has translated to me telling on a whole nother group of people.
I'll answer that for you, Gilbert. So it's very, very common. What happens is when people get jammed up in what you try to give this overtone of my own case that has nothing to do with that case. Don't take us for fools. That's how it goes in there. Hey, we got you here because we pulled you in for fucking speeding. You were doing 120 into 60. Yeah, you get arrested for that shit in certain states. You got any other information for us? Because if you do, we could take it easy on you. Well, Tommy from up the block from where you actually pulled me over, he be gun running. You want that information? I could give you more. That's how it goes. Like, did you really, really just try to tell us? And I'm not saying that you snitched or you have anything to do with it. It's all alleged, right? But do you really, really want us to listen to you say that stupid ass shit that you just tried that you can't really tell because it's not the case that you're on? Huh? People only tell on cases that they're on. The second thing, the trolling. Well, there's certain things you just shouldn't troll about. And now you're getting the internet's response and you don't like it. And if you were trolling, you deserve it either way. Because when you got arrested, it was you did shows and you did with your co-host and your own stream with the green screen shit behind you. I remember I'm snitch, I'm telling, hey, you said this shit. And then when this indictment comes down, you started trolling again. I'm sorry, but when somebody wants to tell you who they are, allegedly, like you want us to now not believe you? When it goes viral that Gilbert Arenas might be tied to this shit, not just because the logic of, hey, this guy got arrested a month or two ago about gambling. What if? So the tie is already going to happen on the internet. It could be wrong. It could be people just putting puzzle pieces together that don't line up. That's very possible, but it's logical is the point. And then you add yourself to the mix by calling yourself a snitch multiple fucking times. Then you sue behind it. Now, that is what I call the rat behavior. That is my thing about ratting. When you do something, when you invoke something, when you partake in something, and then you go to the authorities, even if you are suing, you could, hold on. What is this stupid ass fucking thought that some of you dickheads might really think out there that it's only ratting if it's criminal? You could rat civilly, you fucking idiots. You could rat civilly. If I did something with somebody and then I lost partnership, like me and my partner started a company and we started it with illegal money. Okay. And then my partner who had more stock in the company found a way to force me out. I'm just making up some stupid shit. Now here I am, I'm not in the company. And then I sue him civilly for the amount of money and then say it was illegal money that he brought or whatever. Look at all that illegal shit that's in Fat Joe's paperwork, yet that is a civil suit. If you're involved in any of that, then yeah, you're a fucking rat. Or if you're a street nigga, you're a fucking rat. Yeah. So Gilbert, calling yourself a snitch multiple times on the internet, and then when people clown and say, okay, you're the snitch behind this other situation possibly, and then you say, I'm going to sue you now, that's rat behavior. It'd be totally different if you got arrested, minding your business, and then everybody started calling you a rat, and you look up and say, why y'all calling me this? I didn't do nothing. It's even impacting my business. I'm going to file a civil suit on somebody that did that to me. I wouldn't have no issue with you. But when you create something, or when you partake in something, and then you go to any type of authority, fireman, policeman, teacher, mother, father, brother, sister, anybody with authority to say you are wrong and to exact some type of law, especially if it's exacting law. People try to separate civil from criminal, but it's still a fucking judge or possibly a jury that decides. That's an authority. We're in front of a judge, and he's exacting laws on you, saying you breached this contract. He's upholding laws. If you partook in that shit, and then you fucking went to that lawyer or to that judge or to that court, you're a rat. Don't separate civil from criminal, you fucking idiots, because some of y'all called y'all little brothers and sisters for rats for telling mommy and daddy on you, or telling the principal on you for cheating on your tests. It's all ratting if you partook. Pardon the rant, but yo, fucking Gilbert, what you just said, you took us for a fool just now, and then you're talking about suing over some shit that you created, possibly? Yeah, good job. Real good character traits that you're showing. Real good character traits.
I don't even know how the two are even thought about connected.
They don't even have to be. I just said that. Legally, they don't have to be. But snitches connect shit all the not saying you connect shit all the fucking time. What are you talking about? What are you am I going to be able to get through this video? What are you talking about?
My case has a bunch of people that don't speak English. I don't know their names, that rented my house. And somehow, because my poker table in the house is confused with I running this. I get it. Cool. Don't know how that is connected to someone hurting their foot or hurting their foot, betting that they have a bad game.
Actually, let me help you out. Because maybe there are idiots that's on your social media and in your comments and all that saying that you guys are connected. Maybe you're responding to them. You know what? Let me clean that up. But you definitely, as per the title of this video, as far as suing over defamation because of all the rat shit, you better not try to convince me or anybody else that you couldn't be a rat about a case that you're not in. Because then you'd be taking us for fucking idiots. And I feel like you did that in the first clip.
In 2023. Not sure how those two connect. A coach.
They would connect via a rat. Not saying you, allegedly, right? I'm not saying you. I'm just answering the question.
Rebounding. Giving out information on games. Not sure how those two are connected. The one that sounds connecting is the coach who was allegedly hosting games in Vegas or wherever, inviting people, poker pros, and somehow, because they had 20, 30 China infused technology in 2019 that had glasses and all this James Bond stuff, which I've never even heard that people went to that level of, God damn it, winning people's money. The victims of that case, think about it. When you lose money that much and they're trying to strong arm them, they go to the feds in 2019, means pre-COVID, means before the Lakers won the championship.
Point.
The FBI is saying they've been looking at them for 6 years. It took them 6 years to get 34 people to tie it all together. How does that?
Damn, you would have to be taking me for a fool once again then. So what you're trying to say is the moment that an investigation starts, any cooperation or any snitches that they have had to be involved in that point, from that point forward. What? I could run an investigation if I'm a detective for 10 years and meet a critical snitch in year 8. I mean, the mafia was getting investigated for how many years, and then their jewel Sammy the Bull dropped in at what point? Towards the end. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You need to stick to sports and allegedly gambling and allegedly snitching. What the fuck are you talking about?
Have to do with my, and they had, did they play at my house? My case is at my house. Did they come to my house and play?
By the way, also the angle of just giving up. Oh my God. Do we not act like it's not a thing of just giving up information? I can't be a snitch because none of those people played at my house. This is like the 3rd time you've taken me for a fool in this video that you posted. You know, they could be gambling at my house and then they could grab me and then I could say, oh, by the way, I just want to let you know there's gambling at Aaron's house too. It don't work like that. There's never been in human or detective or law or legal history of the, hey guys, we caught. There's never been that. I'm gonna let you keep drowning it. Go ahead, fuck it. Normally, y'all know when I get frustrated at people saying stupid shit, I cut the video off. I'm gonna let him drown himself even more. Fuck it. Come on.
The fact that some of you guys, some of you sites are using language that I told, which one, I've never had an interview or talked to law enforcement, judge, anybody. I haven't. They didn't know.
Queso's father allegedly said the same thing, and then they found out that he. Anyway, let me keep going. I expect anybody, not you, Gilbert, anybody that allegedly snitched to tell the world that they didn't snitch. What? Why do you want us to act like this isn't Earth all of a sudden? We're all born in a different place now, and all this shit, all this history is just erased now because it's you being called it. Are you kidding me? This was the best that you came up with. You were better off just fucking telling me that you'd book Drake on my platform for RBE or some shit, right? Because I've heard some outlandish shit. I'm not saying that this is top 10, but let him keep drowning. Fuck it.
Never talked to me. Haven't talked to my lawyer. Like, I know my case. I'm not worried about my case. I know what I did. I know the only thing I did. If you have my case, 900 pages.
Was it?
One line. I think this is Gilbert Arenas' house. That's my.
Was that the only thing? Did we do the paperwork, people? I'm trying to remember. Did he just lie to me? I don't remember 900 pages, but did we do his shit? And there's one line in it that says Gilbert Arenas' house. Was that it? Was that it? Allegedly. Don't I remember things like even the table and all that, like having your name on it and shit, and like, was that it? Is just one line in this indictment? That's it? All right, I'll take your word for it, buddy. I'll take your word for it.
My case. Did they play at my house? Now, the reason I'm mad is I was playing 2K. No, I'm serious. I was playing 2K. I'm averaging 20. One of the dudes I'm playing against called me a snitch. I went 0 for 16 in front of my fan base. It affected me. So
you're a goofball.
The fact that some of y'all defamed me, I don't know if I'm going to be the bigger person and just let it go.
You're a goofball.
Or I'm going to sue. And I know you guys know I am 55-0. I won 6-7 defamation lawsuits. So you know I know that. And some of y'all language defamed me with false information. 2 cases that have no connection. I don't know or played with not one of those guys in that case. I don't care who they have. I know I didn't play in none of those games. I haven't seen the NBA players since we bounced.
I tried to let it drown more. I can't make it through it because the point that he's making is that he's not involved in those games or doesn't know those people. He's not in that case. And that's just not the only way that snitching works. It's crazy that he's trying that angle on people that actually are on the internet that'll look at that and say, "What the fuck are you talking about?" That's the only type of snitching that happens. But anyway, it's all alleged from our standpoint. I don't think you want to do your 51st lawsuit or defamation lawsuit with us, hopefully, because I would like to think that you got bigger fish to fry right now. But in any event, let's move on. When we talk about the Gilbert thing and his own trolling, allegedly, did he post this the other day? Did he post this after the Chauncey Billups and the Terry Rozier and all that came down? Because it hit every major website. We brought it up on the other stream as well. This is the Shade Room that posted it. You can go sue them if you want. If you didn't tweet this, it says Gilbert Arenas, blue check, no chill, Gil zero. As a matter of fact, give me a second. Got that informant lunch special this morning. $ or hashtag agent zero. Informant lunch. So they made this tweet. It's people making this tweet up on you. And now you're talking about suing them for defamation. No chill, Gil zero. You'd be smart to delete this tweet at this point, but if it's still up there, I swear to God. No chill, Gil zero. Let's try it. I'm curious now. Fuck it. At no chill, Gil zero. Is that it? And is that why he called himself Agent Zero? What did it say? That lunch special? Should I have just put? It's still up here. You fucking. It's still up. It's right here. We just did it live. It's still here. I didn't even know that there was a second picture. Did this come? So hold on. The picture wasn't photos. I didn't know this. I thought the tweet and the picture was like. I thought the picture was a Photoshop. So now that I see this, he showed up to his podcast show with his co-host. Cause I remember seeing when he was talking in the same outfit with these same purple sneakers. So he showed up to the show to what he calls troll and laugh and make a joke out of it, possibly because he got his own gambling shit going on. Oh, you getting chopped right now, buddy. Sorry, it's true. And it was funny. And you did the informant lunch. You called yourself an informant, jokingly or not. You pull food out the bag and you eating and everything. Okay. And people call you, and this isn't the first time you called yourself a rat. But it's literally up here on your own. I'm glad I came to your Twitter, and it's got 4.4 million views. I'm glad I came to your Twitter in case you try to sue me. I bet you sooner or later, if he'll delete this shit. Hey, anybody that he wants to sue, come to his page. He's got his own tweet up here calling himself an informant. What a fucking goofball. What a goofy. You're a goofball. You may not be a snitch. That's all alleged. You're definitely a goofball. You're a goofy nigga. All right. I'll say allegedly to that too. Let's move more in the angle of the paperwork, people.